illegally funneled money to President Trump's inaugural committee and to throw Trump's super PAC in hopes of buying influence, according to the New York Times, which is reporting that the focus is on Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates, and whether they use fraud donors to disguise their donations. Federal law was prohibiting foreign contributions to federal campaigns, PACs, and inaugural funds. Let's get the inside scoop from Shannon Pettybeats, White House reporter for Bloomberg News, and Ann Gearan, White House reporter for The Washington Post. Welcome both. I think the head of the Inauguration Committee, longtime Trump friend Tom Barrett, denied ever soliciting money from any of these people. Ann Gearan, you know these players, these overseas players so well from your diplomatic posts in the past. The credibility of this, I do believe there were previous reports that Russian players had also been Ukrainian involved, and Ukrainian and others that were probably Manafort connected.
It may well be. I mean, some version of this it is not surprising, right? That foreign governments would be seeking ways to make contact with the Trump campaign as it transitioned to becoming an inaugural committee, as it transitioned to becoming an administration. Many of those foreign companies and foreign countries would have had very little to do with Donald Trump or anyone around him for months and years before, when either when he was a candidate and didn't expect him to win. So all of a sudden they're in the position of trying to meet people and kind of get in the door. Where that crosses the line to illegality is if they are purchasing access or influence via improper donations to the inaugural committee. And that is what we understand the New York investigation to be about, is whether money was funneling in from sources where it shouldn't have been, and whether people close to Trump knew that.
And in fact, when Ann discusses, Shannon, that period, because of the confusion with the transition as well, because Christie having been fired and all the rest of that, ambassadors I know from major allies were saying to me, we couldn't figure out how to get our prime minister in touch to even make a congratulatory call to the president, president-elect, until we called Jared Kushner. Yeah, he was the go-to guy in Trump Tower during that transition for a lot of these foreign connections, just because he was sophisticated enough, if for no other reason than to know that this was an important call.
Right. So when we talk about things involving the inauguration, we talk about, you mentioned Tom Barrett, a really close, longtime friend of the president's who could be involved in this. Yes, Jared Kushner was heavily involved in everything happening at this time. Rick Gates was heavily involved in the inauguration. He has pled guilty and has been cooperating with the special counsel's office. So that's some of the figures here. But yeah, I mean, when we go back to this period right after the election, we continue to see sort of the disorganization and chaos and missteps that happen then continuing to haunt this president. So much of his past he can't get behind him, whether it's the transition and these conversations about sanctions with Flynn, or what happened in this inauguration. And I know we're just in the very early stages of figuring out what is being investigated, but there was certainly a lot of confusion of people in Washington in either trying to get access to a president-elect they had no relationship with, and in a committee, Tom Barrett, for a successful businessman he is, does not know Washington, doesn't know inauguration. You had someone associated with the First Lady who was heavily involved in organizing this, another person not familiar with Washington and politics, and you can just see the opportunities for missteps to be made. Obviously, we don't know if they actually were, but you can see where things could have slipped in.
And we also know, Ann, that they have a number of witnesses who, this may not be a formal investigation, this may not be Mueller, but we do know that there was a Lebanese-American sort of go-to fixer guy who was connected with a lot of these countries and with Tom Barrett in the past, who was intercepted on arrival on his way to Mar-a-Lago last year for New Year's Eve.
Yeah, which would suggest that people hadn't learned their lesson a year on. But to Shannon's point about that period of chaos and how important that now is, I think that's exactly right. There was a 6-week to 2-month period where they didn't have a full professional operation in place, and that is the basis of a lot of the Mueller investigation, the Trump Tower meeting, and clearly it's now the basis for at least this New York criminal investigation and probably others.
Or a preliminary investigation. Thank you very much, Ann Gearan, Shannon Pettybeats. Thanks to both of you. And coming up, this tragedy at the border. Lawmakers are demanding answers today about the death of a 7-year-old child. A little girl, she was in border control custody. We'll have a report coming up from Jacob Salver upstate West.
From a hot water heater failed. She was pregnant. In-laws were coming. A little bit of water could really rock our world.
I had no idea the amount of damage that water could do.
We called USAA, and they greeted me as they always do. Sergeant Baker, how are you? They were on it. It was unbelievable. Having insurance is something everyone needs, but having USAA, that's a privilege. We're the Bakers who are USAA members for life.
USAA, get your insurance quote today. Quick, the quicker picker-upper. Bounty picks up messes quicker and is 2 times more absorbent. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper. Here we go.
Discover, I like your card, but I'm absolutely not paying an annual fee. Discover has no annual fees. Really? Yeah, we just don't believe in them. Oh, nice. You would not believe how long I've been rehearsing that.
No annual fee on any card, only from Discover.
Vacuum head has its limitations, so Shark invented Duo Clean. While deep cleaning carpets, the added soft brush roll picks up large particles, gives floors a polished look, and fearlessly devours files. Duo Clean technology, corded and cord-free.
George woke up in pain, but he has plans today. So he took a leave. If he'd taken Tylenol, he'd be stopping for more pills right now. Only Aleve has the strength to stop tough pain for up to 12 hours with just 1 pill. Aleve, all day strong.
On the beautiful island of St. Lucia, only in Sandals can you stay at one resort. Play around at all 3. Play around whenever you want to. Play around as often as you like. Dine around at 23 gourmet restaurants. Enjoy unlimited rounds on us. What? You can even sleep in the round. Sandals Resorts in St. Lucia. Get 3 vacations for the price of 1. Call 1-800-SANDALS.
Most homeowners draw a blank when asked what their home projects should cost. That's why at Home Advisor, you can see what others paid for similar jobs in your area. Start your next home project knowing what you should pay. Go to homeadvisor.com or download the free app.
Sounds pretty frightful out there. Doesn't an all-wheel drive Buick sound delightful? I parked in my living room.
Bring in the holidays with great offers across the Buick lineup. Like 20% below MSRP on most 2018 Buick Encore models when you finance through GM Financial.
There's fire being pushed by the wind.
Board of directors watch NBC News than any other news organization in the world.
There are growing questions now over the death of a 7-year-old Guatemalan girl who died in border patrol custody last week after crossing the U.S.-New Mexico border with her father and large groups of migrants. The Department of Homeland Security is now confirming the child's death, saying she and her father were in custody for 8 hours when the little girl began having seizures and her temperature spiked to 105.7 degrees. Emergency responders tried to revive